Hello again, welcome back to the Hungaroring in Budapest for the qualifying notebook of the Hungarian Grand Prix and our biennial now look at what the drivers drive from either their hire cars or the cars that their teams supply them in Hungary on the road and what it says about them. Unfortunately, no one has the GTR. That belongs to the president of the Hungarian National Sporting Association, Motorsport Association. So brilliant, well done for him. For Gutierrez, it's a nice practical 3 Series Beamer estate, but Grosjean kind of goes a bit more classy, really, with the Merc. I don't really know what C-Class or more posh than that. NASA has gone nice, sensible hire car here with the old Seat Toledo. But what do you think Marcus Ericsson drives on the road? Could only be, couldn't it? Pascal Wehrlein, the first of the reverse parkers, and he's got, this is ultra sensible. I like the way this seat is quite forward, put forward. He's obviously got shorter legs than the average driver. He's quite close to the steering wheel, isn't he? So Wehrlein's got the Merc family wagon, and then it's a sensible Mondeo for Rio Haryanto, and I really think that sums it up. Of course, Wehrlein, a young Mercedes driver, is going to get a Mercedes, but then a sensible Ford Mondeo for Rio Haryanto. Quite right, practical and efficient. Renault looking after their guys with the hot hatches, couple of hot hatches. Jolien gets the Clio, which I think is probably a bit sportier than, I think this is the Megane GT Renault Sport that Kevin Magnussen gets. But certainly they're going to be barking their way through the streets and up the motorway in that. A very sensible Opel or a Vauxhall for Carlos Sainz. And Kvyat gets the Skoda. Toro Rosso normally have a deal with Audi, so but I think that pretty much sums up Kvyat's luck here this season, is that he gets the Octavia. Not that there's anything wrong with Skoda Octavias. A couple of Mercs, very nicely branded and appropriate to their standing for Hülkenberg and Perez. But Hülkenberg's got the racier car with the tinted back windows. Did you notice that, Pete? The C-Class, he's got the racier C220 with a nice diffuser. No clue as to what Jenson Button is driving here, but it looks like Alonso's got the 3 Series, or is that a 5 Series as well? So why there isn't a gleaming new Honda NSX or whatever, new Honda, even a Civic in both of these places, I do not know. Maybe someone at McLaren Honda can fix that for next year, because it would be nice to see a couple of Hondas there, not a Bimmer. Kimi seemingly has left already, but Seb has the Fiat-supplied MPV and has got the Fiat-supplied Vespa, the Piaggio, which I believe is also part of the group. He's got the classic, well, not the classic, the new Vespa, not one of his more classic Nortons or BMWs or bikes, anything like that. Bottas and Massa both gone for the Mercedes supplied, of course, with Austrian plates, both of them their hire car for this race. And there we go. Come on, Red Bull. Come on, it's cool. The tie-up with Aston Martin seems to extend here to the Rapide S for Max Verstappen. So Verstappen is obviously, I'm not sure, I think he's old enough to drive it on the roads here, but he's got the 4-door Rapide S. And there is a bit of space in the back of that Aston, isn't there? Whereas Ricciardo has got the rather sportier DB9. Or is that the Vanquish? No, it looks like the DB9 to me. But we finish, that's a Red Bull, will clearly win this section. We finish with Nico Rosberg, who slightly Alan Partridge-like has a plug-in hybrid and wants everybody to know that Nico Rosberg, when he's on the road here in Hungary, drives a plug-in hybrid. And this is actually Toto's car, because Lewis has been coming to the circuit every day on these beauties. The MV Augusta, Brutale 800, and this one, which is the another Brutale 800, but in red. Cool Lewis, you've got to say. So there you go. That is sums it up, I think, the difference between Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. But it's Rosberg who's on pole for the Hungarian Grand Prix. See you for that tomorrow or later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.